Since many years, I have been spotting some different kind of clouds up in the sky here in Mumbai, where I live around 3 kilometers from the Arabian Sea. Now, there's the special thing in those clouds is that I'm actually seeing the shapes of whales, the shapes of fishes, and I was wondering that day when I first saw it, like what are these shapes doing out there and why there are so many of them. Now, the first thing came to my mind, maybe it'd be a coincidence or something, because always there be some chances of that happening. So I just ignored. But this happened repeatedly, and until last year, until this year as well, when I actually see that there's some physics behind it, of course, because the shapes are like there are so many of them in just a time of like say 20 minutes. There are just so many of them in that period, and it keeps forming. It keeps continuously forming. So, and also the thing is that they exactly resemble a fish. So I was like, there's some kind of mechanism going on which happens exactly in the ocean. Now, air is a fluid, water is a fluid. So when you talk about the life, the marine life, the shape they have gotten is due to the millions of years of evolution. Like when they flow into the flowing water, the whale shape is the best shape to have the minimal drag. Now, the same thing is happening up there in the sky. We must have the same flow of air, and the best way to get against the air is just to have that whale-like shape, for the clouds. Now, clouds don't actually get into that, dragging air, but maybe it's just the dragging air shaping those clouds, making sure that it passes very smoothly over it, or just that happens naturally. So, in case of whales, in case of fishes, it's just natural selection. In case of clouds, it's just tending more towards the symmetry. So, 6 years, the first time I saw this thing is when I was like, it was like 2020, and here's the image of it. And the second time I saw that was last year. I mean, I see it every single year, but this time I just got it. Like, we have to know like how it works. So this is how it works. The same fluid mechanics under the play, same for the ocean, same for the air. Now the takeaway from this is that the shapes of these whales, which I see in the sky, represent even before whales existed. Think about it. Even before the whales existed, the same fluid mechanics which was going to happen inside the water and shape the marine life into the whales and fishes like what they are. The clouds were having the same shape much before that we are even calling it a whale shape. So it's really fun fact. It's a really fun fact that whale shapes existed even before the whales. So that also sounds pretty cool. So yeah. So if you live near a seashore, because right now I'm staying like 3 kilometers from the Arabian Sea, and next month or 2 months later, there's monsoon season in India here in Mumbai. So the clouds remain like full of moisture, like they wanna get rain, eastern side of India and then whatever. So they are just going in the western direction. So if you stay near to the coast and we have like similar conditions like what we're having, then you must look for these clouds. You must look up for these clouds, and yeah, if you just see it, I would love to know about them in the comment section. So yeah, just keep learning about these things and keep observing the nature. That's it. That's it for today's video.